Hey everybody, John the Other here, obviously. And as you likely know, Bill C-16 has passed its final vote, overwhelmingly in favor. This is the bill that Jordan Peterson made so well known, which effectively makes it a hate crime. Anybody who refuses to use make-believe, made-up, and arbitrary gender pronouns of a transsexual person or a self-proclaimed transsexual person who decides that rather than the conventional pronouns like him or her or he or she, that you're supposed to call them zing or foo or wang or whatever other made-up arbitrary stupid words that you're supposed to already instinctively know. This is effectively now going to be a hate crime if somebody says, well, my pronoun is Wong, and you just say, well, you look like her to me, or you look like him, or you just call them asshole. But without going too much into the details of that law, I kind of want to talk a little bit about who owns the word. Because the social justice warriors are increasingly developing this very absurd habit of introducing themselves plus their gender pronoun, right? Like, my name is John, and I want you to call me, or my pronoun is, well, for me it would be like him or he, right? Because that's pretty obvious. But if I was being an a-hole, I'd say my preferred pronoun is zoop, or something other than that, but it's equally ridiculous. And then I would get all worked up and offended and in a tizzy if you didn't use the word, substitute him, take him out of your vocabulary and use zoop instead. How absurd. But the concept here is that the person referred to by the word him, for example, or her, owns that word, rather than the person speaking owning the word. I mean, let's take the example of Lauren Southern. We know who she is. She's clearly female, although, notwithstanding the video where she decides she's male. But anyway, Lauren Southern is female. She's her or she. And if I refer to Lauren using the word she or the word her, I own that word when I use it, because it's a word I am employing to express my thoughts, to articulate my ideas. If you use the word him to talk about that John the other guy, he did, or the word he, John did a video, he did a video. Instead of saying Zoop did a video, you said the word he did a video. I don't own the word he when you use it to talk about me. You own it because you're employing that word to articulate your ideas and your thoughts. So this social justice stupidity, this basal cretinous authoritarian stupidity where you introduce yourself plus tell the person that they must use the following word to refer to you, is empty-headed on its face. It completely fails utterly the normal convention of the use of words. Who is speaking is who owns the word. But taking this a little farther, if we are to declare under law that the use of the wrong pronoun, him for example, her for example, is to be a hate crime, that you can actually be dragged in front of the Human Rights Commission and fined lots of money, or perhaps even thrown in jail, because you referred to somebody by the wrong thing. And this is coming from the social justice framework. Have they made, through this law, have they made themselves the perpetrators of a hate crime every time they call somebody who doesn't think exactly like them a Nazi, a fascist, a Klansman, or a bigot? Because Nat-zee is not my preferred pronoun, and yet a lot of people insist on using it. Thanks very much for listening, and as always, have a lovely day.